Renting versus Home Buying, A Grocery Garden Analogy by Jared Geen. The actual process of renting or buying a home can be complex and involve confusing terms and acronyms, especially in the home buying environment. Instead of diving into the definitions of these terms, this video will provide a visual analogy to consider some of the key differences between renting and buying a home. There are two types of consideration, both those that are financial and those that are non-financial. Because financial considerations tend to be the most important when making this decision, we will begin with the financial considerations. One of the first considerations are the initial costs or upfront costs. Upfront costs can be barriers because they require immediate access to cash. For renters, these costs include the application fee, a security deposit, and first and last month's rent. Think of these expenses as the cost of setting up your trips to the grocery store. This might include time planning your trip, getting your grocery list together, and paying for your trips to and from the store, typically through gas or public transportation. For home buying, you must consider the down payment, any buyer's fees, and 6 to 12 months of taxes and homeowner's insurance. Likewise, when starting a garden, you'll need to purchase all of your seeds, equipment to water your plants, planting soil, fertilizer, and structures like planter boxes. A garden may also require heavy landscaping before any planting can begin. Just like home buying, you can save money by doing some of this work yourself, or you can outsource it to others to save time. Second, we have recurring costs. These are the costs you can expect to pay over and over again. On the rental side, you'll have your rental payment, possibly utilities, and maybe some small fixes around the apartment. For grocery shopping, you'll need to pay for every piece of produce that you want every time you want some. You'll also need to pay for the gas you use or the public transportation taken to get to the store. Like renters, home buyers also have a monthly payment called a mortgage, but they also must account for property taxes, homeowners insurance, and any homeowners association fees. Similarly, a gardener must constantly pay for the care of their plants, including fixing broken equipment, maintaining water pipes or sprinkler systems, replacing or adding new soil, spraying pesticides, and weeding or using weed-killing chemicals. Third, each decision comes with additional benefits. Renters, for example, often gain free access to amenities like gyms and pools. Just like renters, grocery shoppers may benefit from their purchases through point systems and use those points to receive prizes, discounts, or gift cards. Conversely, home buyers must pay for each amenity they would like to enjoy. If they want access to a pool, for example, they either must purchase their own or pay for admission elsewhere. Likewise, if a gardener wants to enjoy anything like fountains, benches, stone walkways, or decorative plants, they must pay for each of those individually, which can become quite costly. Fourth, and finally, we need to consider the financial rewards at the end of each cycle. When a lease terminates, there are no end rewards. The only benefits renters, like grocery shoppers, receive are the goods and services they received in the past at the moment they paid. Nothing carries over. Owning a garden, just like home owning, results in rewards down the line. Yes, there's going to be ups and downs, but the longer you keep and nurture your garden, the more prosperous it will become. At the end of a mortgage, you now completely own a large financial asset. Similarly, a garden grows in value as the plants mature and provide you with both the produce and the seeds necessary to begin the next generation of plants. Like I said earlier, when it comes to renting or buying, finances tend to be the deciding factor, but money shouldn't be the only consideration in making this decision. One factor to consider is flexibility to change things you don't like. Renting, like grocery shopping, is limited to whatever is currently available, and there isn't much you can do about it. Similarly, renters are often far more restricted than homeowners in modifying their homes. If you want to test this, ask your landlord if you can tear down a wall and see what they say. Homeowners, on the other hand, have much more freedom to modify their home. Similarly, a gardener can grow things you won't find at your local grocery store, like pure aloe vera gel with no added ingredients, or even some other specific plants. Gardeners can also choose what pesticides are used and know exactly what chemicals have been used. Another important factor is mobility. Even though price and choice of produce is likely to vary depending on geography, grocery shoppers can enjoy goods and produce no matter where they are. Gardeners, however, are limited to what they grow. Similarly, while a homeowner lacks mobility, a renter can change locations every year or so with very little transaction costs. I hope this video helped you understand some of the differences between renting and home buying so you can make a better educated decision when you are ready to take that step. Thank you for watching and good luck!